And hello everybody, welcome back to the channel guys. I hope you're all well. Before we do get into today's video, as always, please do smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for daily Rangers content. Guys, in today's video is always going to be going over all the latest Rangers news from the last 24 hours. That includes our headline today, Rangers signing Blizzard as deal set to be agreed amid a U-turn. I was also touching upon the game last night. But there's no better place to start really than, of course, the match yesterday. Rangers, of course, beating Ross County by 3-1. And a very interesting game. A game of sheer dominance from Rangers. A game that I felt like it meant a lot to a lot of the fans, of course, because the situation was as follows. That Rangers could go to the top of the table for the first time this season, which ultimately didn't happen, but we are level on goal difference with Celtic. I think they're ahead in the table due to goals for. I think that's the next breakdown after goal difference. But look, the same points, same goal difference at this moment in time, and as stated, despite people going and humming and hawing over it, we're still in a great position. Points on the board at this moment in time mean a lot more, and I do fully expect us to be top of the table going forward. I see a lot of arguments breaking out on Twitter saying, oh, we bottled it because we didn't go top and get an extra goal. Look, don't worry about it. Guys, we're at the start or mid-February. It's a long way to go still, and I do fully expect us to be to the top of the table very, very soon, if not this weekend. But a game of sheer dominance from Rangers, 43 total shots, utter craziness from Rangers. I think 23 on target, which is an absolute sheer domination. But the fact that we only got 3 goals to show for it probably sums up our current situation at this moment in time. As I said, a lot of really, really good football being played, but just not being able to bury our chances. I do have to say something for the Ross County goalkeeper as well, that he did play probably his best game ever, did make a lot of saves, did keep them in the game, and probably kept the scoreline fairly respectable. But yeah, 3 goals for Rangers. Of course, Des is scoring fairly early on. Ross County getting their equaliser, but then Dessers, of course, getting one before the break, and then, of course, Suter seals it off in stoppage time. But, of course, look, 3 goals scored. Probably need to be doing better with our finishing. I know the goalkeeper had a good performance as well, but as stated, we're getting better. I do feel we're getting better and better and better, and just these smaller things. Dessers can either one game be prime Ronaldo, and the other week be literally Kevin Carl. I think I sent a meme on Twitter a bit earlier on, and that was the meme. So shout out to whoever that was, and I fully agree. That's what Dessers is like. He can be literally prime Ronaldo 9 in one match, or 1 minute of the game. The next minute, he literally looks like Kevin Carl from when we were back in Division 3. So again, look, it's one of them. I'm just happy with the 3 points. We move on to the next game. Of course, coming this weekend, a chance to again, well, we just need to keep winning. It's that time of year. And Celtic are going to feel the pressure most certainly right now. We've kind of got that sort of momentum. We're going to a tough place. We're going up against St. Johnston. Can prove to be quite bad, their park. And then, of course, going to be playing, as I say, sitting 10th in the table at this moment in time. St. Johnston have lost their last 2 games, 1 win in the last 5. So, a side that are lacking confidence, but you know what these teams set up like when they're away from home. And, yeah, as I said, they can pose a bit of a problem. Celtic, of course, playing at home. You do fancy them to beat Kilmarnock. So, yeah, here's hoping, as stated, we get the job done. Focus on our own garden, and I do believe that we'll be at the top of the table, despite us not going to the top of the table last night by not scoring an extra goal. It's fine. Guys, don't worry. We're in a good place. We're looking better. We just need to be finishing our chances more, especially after last night's performance. I do think we're a side that are certainly looking like we're on the up, and we're only getting better as time goes on. Now, with regards to other stuff, guys, I know you're probably thinking it's coming to this season, the time of the season now. With regards to contracts and kind of all the rest of it, we spoke recently about John McLaughlin, that he was no longer going to be part of the plan. Of course, he's going to be let go come the end of his contract. We've also spoke about John Lundstrom, a player that Rangers are looking to try and extend. John Lundstrom also wants to stay at the football club, and it is fully expected that a deal will be sealed between the 2 parties before the end of the season, and Lundstrom will stay. But there's been a lot made of Zach Lovelace. Yes, it does seem as though he's going to make a U-turn on his current contract situation, as he's been offered a pathway into the first team. Yes, Zach Lovelace, of course, did get his opportunity I think under Stephen Davis, did get a chance to prove what he was all about, but picked up an injury and has kind of been on the sidelines. And we're getting a feel now, of course, from our own sources that David McCallum, obviously the Rangers B team manager, has echoed Philippe Clement's plans to have Zach work his way back up to speed so he can eventually rejoin the first team, as Clement has plans to use the young forward. This timing, of course, could be right for Zach with an intense schedule ahead for Rangers and lacking in the striking department at this moment in time. Yes, I state Dessa scored 2 yesterday, but it doesn't sum up the whole story of his game. There's certainly an impact to be made there for Zach Lovelace, and Clement sees the exact same thing. And as stated, this could be the perfect path for some first team minutes for Zach, who has impressed when featuring recently, whether that be under Michael Beale, Stephen Davis. And following this, Rangers then feel confident that he will sign a new contract. I think his terms do expire, and there were reports stating that he would probably leave the club come the end of his current contract at Rangers. However, there is confidence in the background at this moment in time that, of course, Zach is going to be a part of the plans for Rangers first team. He's going to be getting the minutes that he desires. I think he's a really good talent. I think he's in that sort of same breath as Ross McCausland. He was just luckier to be able to not get an injury. And as stated, that's his ambition. And both parties feel if that is the case, he will land or will sign and extend his stay at Rangers, which is really, really exciting news. Because I do think Zach Lovelace has a lot to offer. He's a player that I do look at our academy. I do believe he's a player that can make an impact right now, but certainly one in the future as well. And to lose him on a free, which was reported, or lose him come the end of the campaign would be a big blow to us and our sort of academy path. But the fact that David McCallum has come out stating that he is a part of the first team plans, and further reports have stated that Zach is happy with that and sees his pathway to the first team, and stated that he will likely sign a new contract as a result of it, is absolutely massive for this football club. So here's hoping that he does fairly well for us in the coming weeks, get up to speed with the B team and make an impact of some sort in this congested fixture period for Rangers going forward. And as stated, a contract is expected to follow suit very soon after. So keep an eye on that story. But Rangers fans, do let me know your thoughts, of course, on the victory against Ross County yesterday. You one of those fans that gutted that we did go top of the table, or are you more relaxed? What did you make of the performance in general? As I stated, down there in the comment section below. Also, let me know your thoughts with regards to Zach Lovelace. Do you think he can make an impact within this first team after obviously returning back from injury? And how do you feel about Rangers and the player being confident that a deal could be agreed fairly soon for the youngster, as stated? Let me know your thoughts down there in the comments. That brings us to the end of today's video. As always, please do smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for daily Rangers content. Thank you guys, and I'll see you next time. Take care. Push.